morning. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I have arrived. Oops. Whoops. 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 Hello, 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 hello. I'm trying to get my chats up. They're not up yet. Forgive me. Hi, AJ. Long time no see. Wah, wah, wah. Thank you, Demi. Hi, Razor. Good meowing. Also, it's me, dog 96. I remember you. That's probably from earlier. Maybe I didn't see it. Hi, Ryu. Punko? Huh? Nani? Hello? Hi, Punko. I was thinking about you today. How are you? Long time no speak. Good meowing, Master of Coconuts, over on Twitch. Yes, he's awake, right? I can't figure out when you're awake. I can't figure out when you stream. I have no idea. But I was thinking about you this morning, and then I looked at your I watched your clip with Bruce, the one that I made again. I've been busy, says AJ. How are you? Right now, specifically, I feel great. In general, it's up for debate. And same thing to Punko. Yeah, I feel great at this very second. So, yeah. She sounds kind of drowsy. Do I? I might sound a little weird, yeah. I have been awake for at least 2 hours. Sorry, I'm drinking water. 2 hours, and unfortunately, I didn't get the best sleep yet again. And this time it's even better. So I got woken up twice. I got woken up after being asleep for like I think 3 hours, and then I tried again to go back to sleep, and I got woken up again. Wah, wah, wah. At work right now, so got no sound on, but we'll lurk. Oh, thank you for the lurk and congratulations. Um, it's me, dog 96 is I'm pretty sure is just started streaming. So yeah, if anyone wants to support. Wah! Hi Bo. Yes, water good. Hi Dusty Waffles 212. Good meowing, good meowing. Good meowing, Netta. Oh, small cattle. Yeah, I had to find you on Twitter. I didn't realize you were a VTuber. I'm excited to see when you start streaming. Good meowing, moisty woisty. How you been? How you been? No rest for the wicked. Ah, I love the clip of Bruce too. I recommend it. Um, it's Punko has a very handsome cat. That's how that works. What was I gonna talk about today? I was thinking about the apocalypse. I was thinking about end times today. I think about it every day, but I was also thinking about it specifically right before stream. I'll always support small Kato, I promise, Netta. Ah, you could take your time and decide. Honestly, I'm an acquired taste. Good meow in LDTGX. How you doing? How you doing? Moon Doom thinking, right? Name a more iconic duo. You can't. Me and Doom. We just go together. Like butter and eggs. Do butter and eggs go together? I don't know. Are you feeling better today? Compared to 24 hours ago, I feel much, 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 much better. Is the world ending already? No, I'm not sure if it's ending yet, but I was just thinking about I was thinking about like what are we gonna do when it does end? Like, what if we really get a World War III with nuclear bombs and it's like, okay, bigger than that, you know how everything is becoming smart technology because of surveillance capitalism? And big tech and governments absolutely want to know everything about you, what you're doing, not just for the sake of keeping the rich rich, although that is probably the number one priority, or at least number two, but also for just control, right? The ability to control you, to ice you out, to isolate you, arrest you, whatever. It's never anything good. I don't think they want your data for anything good, honestly. But I don't know. I find it difficult to imagine a future where all this tech is completely tamper proof, right? So I feel like whatever apocalyptic society we enter later on, there's a strong possibility that over reliance and dependence on tech will leave us sort of floundering like fishes out of water. Let's see. Were you productive today compared to 24 hours ago? Well, let's see. You know what? I'll answer that in a second. Moonlight and Doom is like peanut butter and jelly. That's delicious. I love peanut butter and jelly. Wow! Thank you, Netta, for the gifted sub. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate you. Wow, welcome and thank you. Oh, I'm shy. Yes, butter and eggs do go together. It gives flavor as well. I get the same feeling when I see EAC people on Twitter. What is EAC? Wait, what's that mean? But yeah, um, you know, words and doom. I can't wait to see him and many idiots try to Google what do we do when the internet has died during an apocalypse, right? I feel like I have to get some physical hobbies. I need to be able to work with my hands. I'm practicing touching grass. Oh, I'm surprised no one has brought that up, by the way. So yeah, I've announced it before and I'm announcing it again that I just can't do DMs. It's nothing personal. It's the only personal part about it is myself. It's like I have a skill issue. And the skill issue is that I feel lonely and I want friends. So I seek friendship online with strangers. But then, like, I get kind of, I don't know, I feel like it never really scratches the itch. I never feel really understood. And instead, I just end up kind of like wasting time when I should be working on stuff. Um, and then I get very stressed out, and then, because people have emotions, even over the internet. So it's like, I don't know, skill issue is what I'm saying. I need to be re-socialized. And I figure maybe touching grass and like trying to form more more connections in person will probably be a smarter thing. So I'll have to leave my house, but yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date with that. Gotta get my music on vinyl so I can listen to it during the apocalypse, right? Gotta learn to play an instrument before it's too late. It's people who believe unrestricted tech progress will lead to utopia. Ah, interesting. Huh. I don't think that's gonna be true. I'm your friend now, says Netta. Oh, that's cute. Jin, get meowing. Touching grass is always good, right? Unless you're allergic. If you're allergic to grass, don't touch it. But yeah, um, yeah, I have to think. I have to think a little bit more about that future, uh, sporadic tech, dystopia that I'm predicting. I do think that even in those cases, it's better to be a technologist, someone who's knowledgeable about how things work. So people should learn the basic fundamentals of like physics and electricity and circuitry, and um you should know something about the kinds of things that you use every day. So if you use your phone a lot, you should probably try to know more about your phone. How does it work? What are apps doing? What's going on when you're, using one program, and what's going on when, the screen is off or something like that. And then etc., etc. But I can't tell you what to do because I'm not your mom. So do whatever you want. But hi, Mamo Doko Gamyanin. Wow. Good luck on working to find people outside. It's good practice overall. Yeah. I have an idea for that. I think I'm just gonna start volunteering again. I'll do some like community service, uh, whatever, and then also, mm, in my neighborhood, we have like a clubhouse or whatever. So I'm thinking of like going to activities and stuff there. It's probably going to be a lot of old people, but there's nothing wrong with that. I like old folks to be to be very honest with you. In general, they're interesting. This sounds ageist. I'm not saying that people who aren't old aren't interesting. I'm just saying that yeah, in my life's experience, I've enjoyed the time that I've spent uh, talking to the elderly. I'm your friend, says Jin. Meow. Your kindness knows no bounds, small cat. Me? Kind? Nani? I'm getting trained to handle old folks. Oh, for your oh, the CNA stuff, right? AJ, it'll be great. It'll be a mixed bag. So the other thing too is don't expect positivity and niceness all the time. Some older folks can be quite catty and opinionated and rude, but I quite like it. It makes me like them even more. It's very interesting to me. Cutest, kindest little kitty. Okay. Thank you, Mamo. I'm blushing yet again. Bo, don't eat grass. You can be my mommy. Mamo says, wait, I don't know if that's the same Mamo, if that's a different Mamo, but Mamo on Twitch says I can be their mommy. Oh, you could be my Discord kitten if you join the Discord. Shameless plug. Olds are no more likely to be good or shitty people than youths. LDTGX, is that true? I wonder about that, right? Because with older folks, there's this part where like as you get older, you can die, right? So at the end, there's like a more limited selection. Actually, I don't know. I could be making this up. Does anyone know things about population distribution? I know since like Western societies are not having kids anymore, there's probably like a new skew. But I wonder, compared to like, let's use 18-year-olds because fuck them kids, not literally, but you know, figuratively. uh, comparing 18-year-olds to like 65-year-olds. How are there like many more of one or the other? Or is it like a similar population distribution? I genuinely have no idea. One of my patients called me the N-word when I stepped in the room. Oh no, AJ, that's so funny though. Why are patients like that? Did they have dementia? Or maybe they were just racist. Or maybe they were confused. There's a lot of reasons why that might happen. Some old farts can be effing shitheads, right, Jin? I agree. And I find it funny. Old people are built different. I agree. It's like, it's definitely a mixed bag. You can get the sweetest, kindest, warmest older patients, and then you get the just, what is it called? Curmudgeonly? I think I'm saying that word wrong. But yeah, the angry or upset, the generally displeased. Good meow and Cammy. What? Never knew what. Okay, so yeah, as for productivity today, yesterday, I think I did some stuff. I don't remember. I think I uploaded 2 VODs and then I had the stream experience of yesterday. I'm trying to forget. In the 24 hours since yesterday's stream, I didn't play piano and I did not exercise and I didn't get good sleep, but I did work on things. So I don't know. I did get some stuff done. I uploaded more VODs. I had to remake some thumbnails because I accidentally deleted them, thinking that I'd already uploaded those videos when I hadn't. So that was fun. It didn't take long though. Um, I do think I need to redo one of them. But anyway, nobody cares. My uncle literally told me that he needs the bathroom, then insists on finishing his pint of beer before even getting up from his seat, which resulted in him pissing all over the front yard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Original thumbnails, lost media. You didn't exercise. Come on, Moonlight. You need to get strong. I know. I need to exercise, not to be strong, but to be more mentally stable. Another thing I've noticed in this bout of experimentation is definitely, absolutely, I'm more prone to mentally ill behavior on stream when I haven't been taking care of those things. So like, yeah, okay, who whoop-de-doo if you play music or go outside and like move your body, who cares? But it's important because if I don't, I'm more likely to have a breakdown on stream. So I should make sure to prioritize those things in the future. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, it's been 15 minutes, so let's start the show. Good meowing, good afternoon, and good night, everyone everywhere in the world. Welcome to Love Talk with me, Mrs. Moonson, where I, your host, is a smitten little kitten, and I investigate matters of the mind, troubles of the heart, and anime. I go live every day at 8 o'clock Universal. That's 3 a.m. in New York City, midnight in California, and right around dinner time if you're in Australia. The show varies in length, but I try to keep it around 30 minutes. Hope you don't mind. Wah, 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 wah. And then for the kitties over on the kick side, you get Monero. Honestly, one reason is because I only have the, what do you call it? Channel points on Kick, but I just remembered again. I can't even type in chat on Twitch because I refuse to update my iPad. So this is like this is like TMI. Nobody cares, but yeah. I don't want to update my iPad. I don't want to update the programs or the browser or whatever. So if you're trying to hack me, I don't know. Don't do that. Don't do it. But yeah, my iPad is definitely a vector. Once you get buff, can you rip a forklift in half on stream for fans? You know what? With the power of AI and CGI, we could probably make that happen. Moon, don't give them ideas. Tech hate, right? You know, Razor, you mentioned that. It's so funny because I have an email thingy so that people can email me, right? If they want. Well, hello. That's what emails are for. I mean more specifically about like streaming and stuff, right? So I've had a couple of people actually email me, and at first I would open them and respond, but after a while I started getting very paranoid. So now I've been avoiding some emails. Don't give them ideas with this train of thought. All us, I mean, they could do whatever they want. If I don't recognize the sender at all, like if it, let me not even say that. Here's the thing. If I didn't prompt the email myself and it's not from like a financial institution or whatever or something related to an account, I don't even open it. I just delete it. She melted my heart, so I'm keeping a promise. Wow, wow, wow. Today is Moe Manga Menhera Monday, by the way. It's supposed to be MILF Monday, but literally every day, I mean every weekend I forget again. So please, please, for the love of God, someone remind me to update my notes on Sunday so that I don't forget MILF Monday. Because I do want to start incorporating MILFs into today's project. Um Anyway, I'm gonna start by recommending a manga instead of anime, and then we'll talk about the question of the day, and then that'll be it because, I've been yapping for 20 minutes. What did you think I was gonna say? Great incorporation. Wah, 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 wah. Also, words. This is the time during stream where I should plug my social media, but I don't even know which ones to plug. If you're on X, you could follow me there if you'd like. You don't have to, but you could. If you're on Blue Sky, I have to say, I don't belong there. Also, Asmongold said something about Blue Sky today that left me feeling personally offended. He was saying something, I'm paraphrasing here because I don't remember his exact terminology, but he said something to the effect of, you know, the liberals left Twitter or X for Blue Sky, basically because they like to complain about things and they like to try to force people um, to speak a certain way or do like to act the way they want them to act, more or less. And Blue Sky basically announced that they've gotten more reports or reports of like from users than they've ever had ever because of this sudden influx. Anyway, he was trying to say that the type of person that has a Blue Sky account went there for that reason, so they kind of get what they deserve. And I have to say, like, I fundamentally disagree. The only reason I started a Blue Sky account was because I believe in being platform agnostic and just going, like, spreading my, I was gonna say spreading my seed, but that sounds really disgusting. I don't know. You know what I mean? Spreading bits and pieces of Mrs. Moonson. That sounds even worse. Why does it sound so bad? I just want to be on every platform because I know I'm going to get canceled eventually. So I have to have a backup and then a backup for my backup and then a backup for my backup for my backup. But I have to say, those Karens, those people that get on their high horse and try to tell other people how to live their lives are exactly the antithesis of myself. And it's one of the first things that turned me off about Blue Sky. But I decided to crash their party anyway, and I want to be there because why not? You know, whatever, why not? But yeah, I don't like being lectured to or moralized or talked down to by strangers on the internet. It's very, very strange. But yeah, I just don't want you guys to think. I don't want you to get the wrong idea about me because I have a Blue Sky account. Okay, I'm done talking about this. I found you on Odyssey because I was looking for other streamer. That's awesome. Yes, I use Odyssey. I quite like it. Thank God Mooney's likes aren't public. Mamo, that's true. She's sharing her milk everywhere. I try to be on every platform too. I agree. You never know what's going to happen. Moonlight, are you on Facebook? Okay, Bo, you caught me. I'm not on Facebook. I hate Meta. If you want to impersonate me on Facebook, have at it. I'm literally not going to do anything about it because I don't want to be there. Moon, oh God, what did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? Just means his comment doesn't apply to you. I know, but he said it in a way that seemed to be talking about every Blue Sky user, so I had to make it clear. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever implied about me. Feels okay, man. Aren't you on Instagram though? Yes, I agree. Okay. So Instagram, same thing. I hate Meta. I hate Facebook. I despise and loathe Instagram, but that one, the barrier for entry was like a few steps below Facebook. It's still terrible, but the barrier for entry was like a few steps below. So I decided to make an account and upload a grid. So I have, I think, like 9 or 12 or 15 posts or something like that. And I decided I will never touch it again. So I have an Instagram. I never log in and I never use it. But I exist there. So whatever. I can steal your identity and we can still be friends. Netta, please. Please. I just mean that I'm never going to be the one on Facebook. So if you find someone else that's Mrs. Moonson on Facebook, it's not me. That's all. Same thing with TikTok. I'm not going to lie. I know that TikTok might be important for growth or whatever people are trying to say, but I just cannot. I can't. So I opened the account. I think I made 3 TikToks, uploaded those, and just left it alone. And now I don't log in. Every once in a while, I think about it, and then I'm like, nah, it's not happening. Just hearing all this, waiting for the moon catfish to take over, right? Wow, if someone wants to help me make an AI version of myself, that would be great. That would be excellent because at least we could train it in PR of like what to say and what not to say. So, are you on Snapchat? Are you on Disney Plus? No, I don't have Disney Plus. I pirate. I'm not on Snapchat because Snapchat is for dick pics. I said what I said. I think that's what that site is for, or that app is for. Snapchat is for dick pics, and Kik, I mean as in KIK, the app, is for predators. Base little cat. I'm a dumb little cat. I have a lot of opinions that are unfounded. I could give you more. I think Telegram too. Telegram is sketchy. I also think Signal is kind of, Signal is fine. I have to do more research. Anyway, the manga of the day is called Peep. There's currently no synopsis on my anime list, but there is one on Manga Deck, so I'll read that, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my impression so far. I've read the first, the first 3 chapters, I think, or 4 chapters. Okay. The popular gal, who is my childhood friend, is secretly uploading provocative selfies. In his quest to uncover the secret of this popular girl, high schooler Riku discovers that his own deeply hidden emotions are being observed by someone else. This is a sweet yet suffocatingly intense blend of youth, love, and suspense. So to make it more clear, you have a high school boy who has a classmate that was a childhood friend and crush of his. Like, he's kind of low-key, maybe not been in love with her, but really, really liked her since they were little kids. But at one point, she moves away, he doesn't see her again, and then they end up in the same class again in high school. At the same time, he's following a girl on Instagram who was a cosplayer who doesn't show her face or doesn't identify herself. And at first, this cosplayer was doing very wholesome pictures and very cute stuff. And her name was CB for Cherry Blossom. And eventually, this account started to post more and more lewd and provocative pictures. And then in one of these lewd pictures, hi Eve. In one of these lewd pictures, by the way, if you're a minor, you can't read this one. This one is not for you. This is for adults only. Sorry, I don't make the rules. He notices that the Instagram model has a mole on her chest, like on one of her boobs. And he's like, oh my God, that's the same spot that my childhood crush had a mole. So he starts thinking that his classmate, his childhood crush, is secretly posting lewd pictures, and he's trying to investigate, and he's almost desperate about it, right? He wants to stop her and prevent her from going down this route. He wants to save her purity. And it's really, really interesting and hilarious to me because on the one hand, he's he's so concerned about her from a moral standpoint. And yet he tries to kind of absolve himself of guilt because he's following the account, right? So he's like, I'm only following it because she used to post cute pictures. It's not like I like her posting, pictures in sexually provocative poses or anything like that. Did this manga have NTR tag perchance? No, it's tagged psychological, romance, school life, and seinen. I don't think it's NTR yet, but anyway, so and there's a really, really funny scene at the end of the first chapter where she had mentioned that she's gonna do a photo shoot on the rooftop of their high school. So he tries to sneak and follow her up there, but he doesn't catch her in the act, right? But he sees her coming down from the rooftop, talks to her awkwardly, and then goes home. And then he searches up her Instagram and looks to see, okay, what pictures did she take today, huh? And then he then he jerks off to it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on Twitch, but he does, and it's so funny to me because it's like he's upset. He's so mad that his childhood crush is like a whore. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, but at the same time, where's the self-awareness? If you don't want her to be a whore, stop fapping to it. Stalking and gooning, right? It's so great. Seinen means for older male, doesn't it? Not necessarily not safe for work. This one, Eve, is not safe for work. I don't think you should read this. Bro is gooning to his crush, right? He is. You could say beat his meat. AJ, you know what? I will remember that for next time. So, there's more. Okay, bye, Netta. Sorry if it got a little awkward. Have a good time. I'm almost... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna continue. So, this is not even the main character. There's someone else. While he's doing all this foolishness, there's another girl that has been watching him. Just like he's stalking his crush, someone else is stalking him, and then he gets into a trap with her, and then she pees on him. It's excellent. It's really crazy. I don't know. I'll leave you guys with that. There's so much more to it. There's so much more. Yeah, it escalates. It's so good. Anyway, I don't know what you voted for, but I would say I would read this. I would have I had to like force myself to put it down so that I could prepare for stream. But this one is a really interesting one. Anyway, Moon, I don't think you can legally talk about this dojin. It sounds so insane, right? LDTGX. I haven't. This is all like the first chapter, by the way. Like the first and second chapter. It gets way weirder. It gets a lot weirder. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. That's called Peep. Ah! For the question of the day. Don't read it. I couldn't put it down. Mixed messages. I know. Oh, welcome, Zeus Yeet. Thank you for the follow. Moon is 100 shades of gray. Wah, wah, wah. I'll have to give that a little peep myself. I'm sorry in advance. I can't tell you if it gets good. The reason it's for today is like, I think the main girl, the one that you just saw on the cover, pretty sure she's psycho. Like, I'm pretty sure she's an absolute psychopath. So I'm curious to see what happens. That's the one that pees, by the way. Anyway, the question of the day is, do relationships have an expiration date? Do your relationships have an expiration date? Like produce. Do things expire? Do you let them naturally expire? Or can you keep them fresh for life with genetic modification? Wow. I'm so upset I can't read it. Eve, it's okay. Just wait a couple of years or whatever. You don't need this. There's better things. There's better literature. Everything expires at some point. That's if the relationship is one-sided. Now that I think about this question, it's not like we can live forever. So technically, there is an expiration date because we all have an expiration date. And Razor said, yes, relationships eventually expire. That's when both individuals stop reincarnating and time as well as the universe have ceased to be, where even after the stars have burned out and galaxies have imploded, the concept of love is no longer a thing because those two lovers have disappeared. That's when relationships expire. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like you're trolling me, but I also think there might be something to that. That maybe they only expire when both people cease to be. I would assume they must after both. Yeah, LGTGX literally said the same thing. Yeah, after both individuals expire. I think so too. So because as long as one person is alive and has their memories intact, then I guess the relationship still exists, even if it's strained or even if it's what's the word I'm looking for? Estranged, right? So even if you're not talking to each other anymore. Hi, Lurk24. Wah, wah, wah. If I was still in my old relationship, it'd expire when I. Oh no, Eve. That's terrible. I'm allowed to joke about it because it happened to me. Eve, where are your parents? There's always an expiration date, but with love, there's constant ebbs and flows. Love is never constant, but it can always be regained when lost with proper attention. Is a 4-month relationship even a real relationship? Absolutely. I don't think there's a time limit. It depends on your feelings, right? Because you could have two people who fall madly and deeply in love, genuinely, in a 4-month period. And then you can have two people who, have been talking or dating for 4 months, but they're actually hiding themselves and totally strangers. A lot of friendships just kind of fade out naturally, so I think yes. Hmm. Eve got to wait 5 years before she reads that. Says Bo, I don't know. Unless heaven is real, if you break up with someone, you probably weren't really in a relationship. That's interesting. So Razor, are you suggesting that if you lose your I can't talk about this on stream. Anyway, I guess your purity is infinite as long as you believe it. I'll leave it with that. And I don't know. I asked the question today because I don't know the answer myself, which is kind of a cop out. I should have come up with an answer, but I don't really have one. So, deal with it. Deal with me. Wah! Before I run away, I will give you the quote of the day, and then I'll skedaddle and skedoodle and skedaddle. Wah, wah, wah. So today, from the X-Manosphere, listen only to one's intuition. I guess. I guess. I wish my intuition would speak to me. Speak louder, please. I feel like I have my intuition, and then I also have, like the angel and devil on the shoulders? Yeah, something like that. And I tend to listen to the devil. Moon, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Cake. Cake flavored ice cream is my favorite. I think and I don't mean ice cream cake. I mean ice cream that is flavored like cake. I think expiration on any relationship is based purely on the mindset going into the relationship. There will always be hard times, but if you're looking for a wife and not someone to just have sex with, if you look to have a wife, husband, and family, you'll always be happier. That's sweet. Wah, wah, wah. Skedaddle. What? Moonlight is a baddie? Yeah, I am. Birthday or wedding cake flavored? Like cake batter. Like, cookie dough? Or, no, literally cake batter. When you're baking a cake and you're like mixing it before you bake it, and then you lick the spoon, and then you lick the whole bowl. Punko, I want a husband and a wife. I definitely want a wife. But I don't know if that'll happen for me. I don't know if it's in the cards. I have to like speak to a fortune teller. Anyone in here do tarot? Birthday, oh, I read that already. I eat cookie dough raw. Ew. The raw egg goes crazy. On God, it does. I know I could get sick, but I really, really like it. See you tomorrow as usual, Moon. I'm being kicked off my stream, so I gotta go. Never had ice cream flavor. I had normal cake batter. Try it. Try it the next time you have the opportunity. I promise you it's delicious. If I'm wrong, I've never been wrong in my life. So, wow. Thank you all for visiting me today and hanging out with me and bearing with me. I will bid you a humble farewell, and I look forward to spending time with you tomorrow for Otaku Tuesday. What? I love you all. Goodbye. Oh, tell your brother's girl, AJ, that I need her help. Thank you for believing me. Oh, bye. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go.